It's good. All right. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our very first and hopefully annual Orangeville Fiddle and Stepdance competition. Lots of work goes into putting on these competitions and whatnot. So I think we also really should give a great big warm round of applause to everybody that was involved in the organizing of the contest. Thank you very much for bringing us a new contest to come out to and enjoy and listen to some great fiddling and step dancing. I have with me in my hands absolutely a pile of information to share with you throughout the day today. Somebody's been doing their homework because I literally walked in and had everything handed to me. I have not had to do anything yet, so this is great. A few little reminders here. The general reminders are to avoid using the door beside the stage, this one right here. This is for the accessible washrooms only, so if you must use accessible washrooms, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, please use some of the other washrooms in the facility, and they are located here at the downstairs. So my left, your right, down those stairs right there. Washrooms are downstairs. Practice rooms are also downstairs. You'll be using the same doors and the same stairs. Please don't use the same rooms for either or of those activities, all right? They're designated practicing and washroom activities. Water only in the sanctuary here, please. Food and drinks are allowed in the practice room, however. Dancers, please take off your shoes when not on stage. So no dancing on the floor of the practice rooms. Only use the boards. If you've ever practiced at home, you'll know that it's really hard on the floors, and we want to keep our area here intact. Okay. Yeah, we'll do, yeah. For those who have never been to a fiddle contest before, please hold your applause until the end of the performance. Some of these categories have multiple tunes, and I'll let you know which ones those are and whatnot. But just hold your applause until the end of the performance. Contestants, those that are actually hearing me right now, make sure you make your way over here to the right side of the stage. That would be a lot better. Ladies and gentlemen, also, we are live streaming the event. The event is being live streamed on the Orangeville Fiddle and Stepdance Contest YouTube channel. So the link is also on the Facebook page. So feel free to send that link to your friends and families. Those that couldn't make it to the event in person, maybe at least they could join the event virtually and get to see some of Canada's best fiddling and step dancing there is. One more thing here before we get started. The raffle draw, there's a raffle being drawn here. It will be drawn at 1:30, which is right after the showcase. Two winners will receive $100 in downtown dollars to spend in the Orangeville shops. So please go see the folks at the raffle table for the tickets. Right over there, if you all turn your heads there, you'll see right there the raffle ticket. It's $3 for 5 tickets or $5 for 10 tickets, and all proceeds go to help support the Orangeville Fiddle and Step Dance competition. So anything we can do to make sure that this is successful and a returning event, please, let's do so. And there will be a lunch break right after the 12 and under fiddle class. We'll talk more about what you can do during the lunch break and whatnot when we come a little closer. But for now, let's get started with our fiddle and step with our first category. Our first category is the 9 and under step dance, and we have 19 registered here on my sheet here. 19 young step dancers. That is wonderful, fantastic. We are looking for our first 3 competitors, Siobhan, May, and Sable. Now, if ever I do not pronounce your names correct, you can blame my mother and my father for that because I'm French. I will probably really do a number on some of these names, but if I do, let me know how to do it, and I'll do my best to correct myself when you get off the stage. Our first competitor comes to us from Brampton, Ontario. If she's ready, come on up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from Brampton, Ontario, you're first to compete at the Orangeville Fiddle and Step Dance competition. This is Siobhan Feria. From Brampton, Ontario, Siobhan Feria. Siobhan, come right back over here. Come on back over here. Come on right back over here. Got a few things to do with you first. First of all, when you woke up this morning, did you think that you were going to be making step dance history and being the very first step dancer to ever dance at the Orangeville Fiddle and Step Dance competition?
No.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
Well, we have some prizes for every one of our competitors dancing in this category. I want you to reach in here and get a free little gift here. There's all kinds of different things here, from ice cream at Kawartha Dairies to, I'm not even sure. It's too cool to know. But here, you dig your hand in there, pick something. Perfect. And a big thank you very much. Yeah, you can go ask your mom to read that for you. All right, why don't you take another big bow for everybody? That was our first competitor, Siobhan Feria. We're now looking for May McBride to make her way up here. So we get May. Sable, you'll be next. We're looking then for Hayden Constant and Erica Young to please be ready by the side of the stage as we call your name. Our next competitor comes to us from Cobden, Ontario. Please make her feel welcome. This is May McBride. From Cobbett, Ontario, May McBride, our second to compete in the 9 and under step dance class. I have a few questions to ask you. I like to do this with our younger kids here. We like to know what they're all about. We see them dancing and whatnot, but we never really know much about them. So I'm going to ask you a couple really interesting questions. Something like, what grade are you going into next year?
2.
Second grade. And what would be your favorite season? Summer, winter, spring, fall?
Spring.
Spring. What do you like to do during the spring that's so special?
Plant flowers.
Oh, we have a gardener here. Excellent. Now, one last question. Okay, real quick. What is your favorite dessert of all times?
Ice cream.
That's a very good one. Now, how about this? I want you to reach in there. I want you to pick anything you want in there. There you go. That's a nice little gift for you. You can go see Mom, and she'll let you know what that is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor comes to us from Stratford, Ontario. You ready? Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, third competitor in the 9 and under step dance class comes to us from Stratford, Ontario. Put your hands together for Sable Ishii. From Stratford, Ontario, Sable Ishii, third to compete in the 9 and under step dance class. Now, I kept saying that the competitors would have to go ask their moms what I've got here in my hands, but I'll describe it to you right now real quick. Competitors get to pick a free coupon from some of our local sponsors. One of it here is More Than Just Baskets, which gives you a free color-changing milkshake mix. Another one of our sponsors here is Wicked Shortbread, which gives you a free shortbread cookie. And then the other one here that I have is a free ice cream cone at the Kawartha Dairy distributor here, Mills Creek Garden, which are all here locally in town and supporting the contest. So make sure we go out during our lunch break, whatever, and support some of our local vendors down here in town that are also helping out the contest. Couple quick questions for you too. All right. Could you tell everybody how long you've been step dancing for?
Since I was 3, so like 7 years.
Since you were 3. Okay. Were you talking by then? So you learned how to step dance before you learned how to talk? Possibly. All right. Could you tell everybody what your favorite color is?
Green.
Green. Hey, that's a nice color. It's my favorite color as well. And what is your favorite type of bubblegum flavor?
Watermelon.
Watermelon bubblegum. Okay, how about this? You reach in there, mix it all up, pick whatever it is that you would like, and you get an ice cream cone. That's perfect in this heat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more big bow. And round of applause for Sable Ishii. All right, as we invite Hayden up here on stage, we're looking for Erica Young and Ruby St. Louis to be ready by the side of the stage. As we call you up, you'll be ready to go, and we can just get you up here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, from Kitchener, put your hands together for Hayden Constant. From Kitchener, Hayden Constant, our fourth competitor in the 9900 step dance. Let's get a couple questions here from you, Hayden. How long have you been step dancing for?
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5. Who's your teacher?
Kensington.
Okay. And let's see here. What else can we ask you? What is your favorite pet? If you could have any pet in the world, what would it be?
A dog.
Just a dog, just a simple dog. Do you have any dogs at home?
Bernie's mountain dog.
A Bernese mountain dog. Jeez, that's almost a horse. And let's ask you one last question. What is your favorite types of cookies?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip cookie. That's a good one. How about this? I want you to dig your hand in there, pick out anything in there, and you can go and redeem that at downtown here. Thank you very much. One more big bow, ladies and gentlemen. That was Hayden Constant. Thank you very much. Our next competitor, Erica, come on up. And again, after Erica, we're looking for Ruby, Tessie Ryle, and Isaac McIntosh. Please be ready by the side of the stage as we call you up. Our next competitor comes to us from Ottawa. Please make her feel welcome. This is Erica Young. From Ottawa, Ontario, Erica Young. All right, Erica, a couple quick questions for you. Tell everybody how long you've been step dancing for.
I think 3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years, and who's been teaching you?
My first step dancing teacher was in virtual was Charlotte. Second was Chad Wolf, and then third right now is Karen.
Wow, you've had lots of great teachers, by the way. Good for you. Now, could you tell everybody what would be your favorite, if you could pick any pet in the world, what would be your favorite pet to have?
I've always wanted a dog.
Always wanted, so you don't have a dog? Do you have any pets at home?
I used to have a hamster.
Oh, that's like a small little non-barking dog, I guess. Could you tell everybody else here then, real quick, what would be your favorite ice cream flavor?
I like mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip. All right, well, let's see here. Dig in there, pull up something, and you can go downtown and get, what did you get there? Oh, you got a shortbread cookie. I like cookies. Cookies are good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for Erica Young. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor comes to us all the way from Pembroke. Are you ready, Ruby? Come on up here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from Pembroke, please make her feel welcome. This is Ruby St. Louis. From Pembroke, Ruby St. Louis. And a job well done, Ruby. Excellent. Could you, let's ask you a few questions here. How long have you been step dancing for? Do you know?
No.
You're not sure how long you've been dancing? Well, I know you've been dancing for at least a year because I saw you in Pembroke dancing last year, right? You competed in Pembroke and you did a great job then. You did a great job right now, too. Who's teaching you how to step dance?
Mommy and Rodina.
Mummy and Rodina. If people don't know who Mummy is, she's standing right there with the camera. Hi. Could you tell everybody, what's your favorite color? I think I know, but...
Blue.
Oh, blue. Well, you surprised me. I thought you were going to say pink with that pretty shirt you've got on. Now, what would be your favorite dessert of all time? What's your favorite dessert?
Cake.
Cake. Cake's a good one. There's lots of different cakes, right? Cakes are good. How about this? I want you to dig into this little box here that I forgot over here, and I want you to pull one of these here. There's a special treat for you in there, all right? But don't look. You can't look. It's a secret. Pick any one you want. There. Now you can go downtown with Mommy, and you go get yourself a special little treat at one of our... yeah, you can take a big bow, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ruby St. Louis. Take a bow, Ruby. Or jump off stage. That's good, too. All right. We're looking for our next competitor, Tessie. Ready? Come on up. Right after Tessie, we're looking for Isaac McIntosh, MC McBride, and Amelia Ryle to be ready, as we call your name up on stage. From Cameron, Ontario, let's make her feel welcome. This is Tessie Ryle. From Cameron, Ontario, Tessie Ryle. All right. Oh, very well done. Tessie, come right back here real quick. We'll do this real quick, okay? We're going to make this as quick as possible. Everybody wants to know how long you've been dancing for.
About 5 years.
And who is your teacher?
Kara and Lexi Mitchell.
Kara and Lexi Mitchell. All right. One really quick question off the top of your head real quick. What's your favorite bubblegum flavor?
Watermelon.
Watermelon as well. Okay. I want you to dig in here and get yourself a little surprise. You can go get it downtown at one of our merchants. Excellent. Very well done. Excellent. Perfect. All right. Can you take one more big bow for everybody, ladies and gentlemen? Tessie Ryle. As our judges are feverishly working fast and writing fast and making the ends of their pens red hot, we're going to invite Isaac McIntosh to come and make his way up here on stage. So Isaac is 8 out of our field of 19. So we're right smack dab in the middle here. Big class, and it's wonderful to see that there's so many youngsters here taking up the art of fiddle and step dance. It's awesome to see. All right, Mr. Ladies and gentlemen, from Komoka, put your hands together for Isaac McIntosh. From Komoka, Ontario, Isaac McIntosh. And a job well done, Isaac. All right, we'll do the same questions. How long have you been step dancing for?
3 years.
For 3 years, I think. And who's your teacher?
Miss Charlotte.
Miss Charlotte. She's doing a great job with you. Very well done. Good, sir. Really rapid, fast question here. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Oh, I couldn't tell. All right, well done. I want you to draw yourself a little treat out of this box here, would you please? All right, you can go downtown during the lunch break and fetch yourself that. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big bow here from Mr. Isaac McIntosh. All right, as we're waiting for MC here, just finishing up on the side of the stage here. Amelia Ryle, you'll be next. We're looking for Scotland Salt and Malachi Doyle. Please be ready. And don't forget, if you need to stand up and shake the legs out and whatnot, make sure you take a walk down to the back and go see Kara at the raffle. Kara, do you want to wave to the people? This is Kara over here, and she is doing the raffle. Go see Kara. She's looking she's waiting anxiously to talk to you and sell you those raffle tickets. MC, you ready? Come on up. All right, our next competitor, ladies and gentlemen, comes to us from Cobden. All right, let's make her feel welcome. This is MC McBride. From Cobden, Ontario, MC McBride. Very well done, MC. Why don't you tell everybody how long you've been dancing for?
3 or 4 years.
3 or 4 years. Who's teaching you how to step dance?
Chris Rosine.
Krista Rosine, excellent. I could see by all the energy. I thought that was going to be Krista. All right. Why don't you tell everybody what your favorite dessert of all time is? Favorite dessert?
Ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake. So you like both cakes and ice cream, but mashed together. That's perfect. Perfect mix. How about I want you to dig in here, get yourself a little treat. You can go get that during the little break here, and take a big bow for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, from Cobden, MC McBride, our 9th to compete in the 9 and under. Total of 19 in this class. It's amazing. All right, now we're looking for Amelia. You ready? Come on up. Right in the middle here for everybody to get to see you and hear you with mics, right? Ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor comes to us from Cameron as well. Please make her feel welcome here on stage. This is Amelia Ryle. From Cameron, Ontario, Amelia Ryle. Our 10th to compete in the 9 and under step dance class. Amelia, real couple quick questions. People want to know how long you've been dancing for.
I think 3 years or 2.
3 or 2 years, and who's teaching you?
Kara Mitchell.
Kara Mitchell. And a fine job she's doing as well. How about, let's see here, what would be your favorite color?
Red.
Red is her favorite color. Excellent. And how about this? I want you to dig in here, get yourself a little treat that you can go get during the break at one of our merchants downtown. All right, excellent. I want you to take another big bow for everybody, ladies and gentlemen, from Cameron, Ontario, Amelia Ryle. All right, our next competitor, Scotland, you ready? Come on up. Come on up right over here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor comes to us from Innerkip, Ontario. I'll have to admit I've never heard of Innerkip. I guess I'll have to go visit you. All right, from Innerkip, please make her feel welcome. This is Scotland Salt. From Innerkip, Ontario, Scotland, Salt, our 11th competitor in the 9 and under. We're looking for Malachi. Make sure you're ready. Killian and Nicholas will be next in that order. Very job well done. A couple quick questions. How long have you been step dancing for?
1 year.
For only 1 year, two. Oh, two correction. All right, we have a correction there from the judges. 2 years, all right. And let me guess. I think I know, but who's teaching you how to step dance?
Kensington.
Oh, well, that's not what I thought. It's not what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say your mom, but that's well done. Excellent. Quick question. Actually, what I want to know is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but your mom's a real estate agent, right? She sells houses. Does she make you move a lot whenever she finds all the good deals and, like, makes you move from houses to houses?
No.
Oh, no, eh? Oh, okay, well, that's a little easier, right? Just stay in one place. All right. How about you tell everybody what your favorite animal of any kind?
A cat.
A cat. Nice and easy. Do you have any cats at home? Yeah, you do? Okay. All right, why don't you take one more big bow? Well, first, I want you to dig in here. Get yourself here. I want you to get yourself a little treat here. You can go downtown and go get yourself that treat during the break. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Scotland Salt. Our 12th step dancer in the 9 and under. Malachi, are you ready? Come on up. Right over here. Come and stand right in the middle here so everybody can see you and hear you dance. You dance real loud for everybody, all right? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, from Oshawa, Ontario, let's make him feel welcome. This is Malachi Doyle. From Oshawa, ladies and gentlemen, Malachi Doyle. Malachi, can you tell everybody how old you are?
I am 6.
And he is 6, and he's sure of that. Excellent. How long have you been dancing for?
Just for a couple months.
Just a couple months. That's well done. Who's teaching you how to dance?
Is Alana.
Alana Janish, and she was your fiddler too, right? That's pretty lucky. You're pretty lucky. One more quick question. What is your favorite, let's see here, ice cream flavor?
I am going to go for strawberry.
Strawberry ice cream. All right, I want you to dig in here. Get yourself a nice little treat. Yeah, go ahead and pick anything in there. One, there, you can go get that downtown. Go get yourself a little treat during the break. Now, I want you to take one more big bow for everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Malachi Doyle. I don't even know why I was handing him the mic. He was nice and loud anyways. Didn't even need the mic. Our next competitor also comes to us from Oshawa. Come on up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's make him feel welcome here. Our 13th competitor out of 19, Mr. Killian Doyle. from Oshawa, Killian Doyle. Geez, that was so fast, I didn't have my mic ready. Can you tell everybody how long you've been dancing for?
3 months.
For only 3 months, and who's been teaching you?
Alana Janice.
Alana Janish, all right. And you're lucky to have her as well, not only teaching you, but she's playing for you as well. That's right, all right, right on. Let's see here. We all need to know one fancy, let's see. What is your favorite sport of all time? What's the favorite thing, if you could play or whether you play it or not?
Soccer.
You like soccer. Do you play soccer? Yeah, all right, that's awesome. I want you to dig in here, get yourself a treat that you can go get downtown during the break. And I want you to take a big bow for everybody. That was Killian Doyle. All right, we're looking for Nicholas to make his way here up on stage. Nicholas, followed by Theodore Broughton Hall, Joseph Jardine, and Elizabeth Jardine. You'll be the next 3 following our next competitor. All right, Theodore, are you around? Theodore, are you ready to go? Theodore, oh, right on. Look at you go there by the sides. We'll might come back to him after. Yeah, don't. All right, our next competitor comes to us from Hamilton, Ontario. Let's make him feel welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Theodore Broughton Hall. From Hamilton, Ontario, Mr. Theodore Broughton Hall. Oh, hold on, I forgot something here. Let me come over here. All right. All right, Theodore, why don't you tell everybody how long you've been dancing for?
About 5 years.
About 5 years. And who's been teaching you?
Chandelahi.
Chandelahi. All the way from Hamilton? That's a far drive. Online. All right. Thank goodness for the magic of technology that we can now take lessons from Golden Lake to Hamilton. It makes the drive a lot easier. Why don't you tell everybody what is your favorite, do you prefer breakfast, lunch, or supper?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. That's a good one right there. Breakfast foods are the best, right? What's your favorite breakfast food?
Bacon.
Bacon. Bacon's an all-day food, not just a breakfast food. All right, I want you to dig in here, get yourself a little treat that you can go get yourself downtown. Ladies and gentlemen, one more big bow from Mr. Theodore Broughton Hall. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor from London, Ontario. Let's make him feel welcome here. Give him a great big round of applause for Mr. Nicholas Duquetto. From London, Ontario, Mr. Nicholas Duquetto. Very well done. That was well done. Those are some really nice steps you did there. You're doing great. I want you to keep that up. Do you want to get yourself a treat, a snack downtown? Get in there, pick one. There you go. Make sure during the break you can go get that cookie, all right? You get a free cookie downtown. All right? Can you take one more big bow for everybody? Can you do a big bow? All right, that was Nicholas Duquetto. I think it's fair to say that must have been his first competition, so very well done. All right, we're now looking for Joseph. Joseph, come on up. Followed by Elizabeth, Della McBride, and then Kate Duquetto. You will be our final competitor in this 9 and under step dance class. But first, from London, Ontario, put your hands together. Let's make him feel welcome. This is Joseph Jardine. From London, Ontario, Mr. Joseph Jardine. Job well done. Joseph, can you tell everybody how long you've been dancing for?
I don't know.
It doesn't really matter, does it, eh? As long as you've been dancing, right? Well, who's been teaching you then?
Miss Charlotte.
Yeah, that we know. That's good to know. And would you tell everybody what your favorite, favorite exotic animal? Has to be a wild creature of some sort. Favorite exotic animal?
I don't know.
Do you like elephants? Okay, we'll call it elephants for today. All right, why don't you take another big bow for everybody? But first, I want you to dig in here, get yourself a treat. You can go downtown and go get yourself. Give a big bow to everybody. From London, Joseph Jardine. Down to our final 3 competitors in this wonderful field of 19. That's excellent. Elizabeth, do you want to come up? Big round of applause also for all of the teachers that have been helping, making sure that fiddle and step dancing is going to be around for years and years and years to come. It's a lot of work, and hats off to all of you. All right, our next competitor, also from London. I believe you may recognize the last competitor, right? You know who that last person was? Yeah? You probably live with him? Yeah, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from London, Ontario, Elizabeth Jardine. From London, Ontario, Elizabeth Jardine, 17th to compete in the 9 and under class. Why don't you tell everybody how long you've been dancing for?
2 years.
And who's teaching you?
Miss Charlotte.
Miss Charlotte as well. Oh, that would make sense. Your brother takes from Miss Charlotte, so you may as well, right? All right. What is your, okay, one quick question. Let's see. Oh, just make it easy. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Green. So is mine. Excellent. I want you to dig in there, pick anything you want out of this here. And that'll be your nice little treat for during the break time. You go downtown, you go get yourself that. And one more big round of applause and another big bow from Elizabeth Jardine. We are down to 2 final competitors in the 9 and under step dance class. Del, you want to make your way up here? We have lots and lots and lots of people that have made this possible. And we have lots of people to discuss also. We may want to know who these individuals at the table and what makes them so special to be judging our competitors are, as well as, if you look over, we have house musicians that are here ready to go at the drop of a dime. As soon as we tell them we need a piano player, a fiddle player, they're there ready to go. So we'll make sure we introduce them to you as well so you're aware of who's judging and who's playing and whatnot. These are some phenomenal musicians, some of the best in all of Canada right here. Our next competitor comes to us from Cobden, Ontario. Let's make her feel welcome here on stage. This is Della McBride. From Cobden, Ontario, Della McBride. Job well done, Della. Let everybody know here how long you've been dancing for.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Did you compete last year? Maybe? So we'll say maybe a year. Okay. Or more. Okay. Who's been teaching you how to dance?
Krista Rosine.
Krista Rosine. So we have all kinds of great dancers from all kinds of great teachers throughout Ontario. This is wonderful. And what would be your favorite dessert of all time?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. You can never go wrong with some ice cream, right? All right, well, I want you to dig in here, get yourself a nice little treat that you can go get downtown. Oh, look at that. You're lucky. That's good for 1 free ice cream cone. Right on. How about you take another big bow, ladies and gentlemen, from Cobden, Della McBride. We're now down to our final competitor. So I'm going to ask our 9 and under fiddlers to please be ready. Get yourself all tuned up, all ready to go, rosined up, everything you need to do, because you'll be coming up very shortly. But first, we have our final competitor in this class. Kate, come on up. You're next. Ladies and gentlemen, our final competitor comes to us from London. Let's make her feel welcome here. This is Kate Ducetto. From London, Ontario, our final competitor in the 9 and under step dance class, Kate Duquetto. Job well done. All right, same 2 questions and then something else. How long have you been dancing for?
Around 3 years.
About 3 years, she says. And who's teaching you?
Pardon me?
Who's teaching you?
Miss Charlotte.
Miss Charlotte. Job well done. Miss Charlotte, I know she's been really busy teaching as well as helping to organize, or actually organizing this contest. So I think we deserve a big round of applause for Miss Charlotte. What do you think? Yeah. Even though she's not paying attention to me. Real quick, what would be your favorite bubblegum flavor? You don't know? You like the pink one? Pink Hubba Bubba? All right, we'll call it Pink Hubba Bubba for now. All right, I want you to dig in here and get yourself a treat that you can go downtown and go fetch. There we go. How about one more big round of applause and another big bow from Kate Duquetto, our final competitor in the 9 and under step dance category. As I mentioned, I wanted to introduce to you some of our musicians and judges here. They are really some of the most elite musicians and dancers in all of Canada. Our house fiddler, ladies and gentlemen, is right over here, Miss Courtney Drew. Courtney began classical violin lessons at age 7 and started fiddling shortly after. It wasn't until she was 18 that she was introduced to Ontario's fiddle and step dance competitions, where she has since achieved many awards for her playing. Courtney has toured and recorded with the Scott Woods Band and performs regularly at many festivals and events across Quebec and Ontario. She has recently formed a new trio, Triptych, get that right? Okay, Triptych, with Marie-Jean Brousseau and Alana Jenish. In addition to performing, Courtney fills her spare time with teaching and is in high demand as a fiddler for dances. Courtney recently graduated from the University of Sherbrooke with a master's degree in mathematics and is currently working as a mathematical statistician. She studied math. I did not study languages, obviously. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful house fiddler for the weekend, Courtney Drew. Music and math, they go hand in hand together like this. We are getting ready for our 9 and under fiddlers. I didn't get the list yet. Does anybody have the list? Do I have the list? Anyhow, 9 and under fiddlers, if you know who you are, just make sure you're ready. We'll get started. Not true. I have the list. We have 6 competitors in this 9 and under fiddle class. Following the 9 and under fiddle class, we are calling on our 12 and under step dancers and 12 and under fiddlers. After the 12 and under fiddle class, we'll be taking a lunch break. So you'll want to go downtown, and I'll let you know where all the good stuff is as far as food is concerned and whatnot downtown. And as well, I'll be talking about some of our sponsors. A lot of work goes into getting some of these sponsors, and also they help run this contest. Right? If it wasn't for the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do these competitions. So make sure you go downtown and go support our sponsors. Let them know that you just came back from the fiddle and step dance competition, and you're really, really, really proud of them for helping us out. That will make a statement about how much their contribution is helping out. In order of performance, we're looking for Tessie Ryle, Theodore Broughton Hall, Amelia Ryle, Killian Doyle, MC McBride, and Malachi Doyle. We'll be performing in that order: Tessie, Theodore, Amelia, Killian, MC, and Malachi. We'll be doing a judges changes here. We're going to set these lovely women free and ask our fiddle judges to come and make their way here up on stage. Or not on stage, sorry, at the table so we can get sorted out. Also, our 9 and under fiddlers here will be treated by a gift that they'll be able to pick out of my little magical box here. One will be of a free ice cream cone at Mills Creek Garden Ice Cream Cafe. But also the other option that they have is one free chocolate fiddle at the chocolate shop here downtown. So I'm really interested to see what that chocolate fiddle looks like and tastes like. I might just have to go down and go pick myself one up myself. Waiting on one more judge. There he is. Ah, he rose between two thorns. Beautiful. Fiddle competitors, I'm going to get you to come up here by the side of the right side of the stage, up these stairs, and you can come and join me right at the microphone, and I'll help you set up your microphone, make sure everything is perfect. All right, our judges, are we ready? Yeah? Perfect. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first to compete in the 9 and under fiddle class from Cameron, Ontario. We saw her step dance earlier on. Now let's make her feel welcome here as she fiddles her way up on stage. This is Tessie Ryle. From Cameron, Ontario, Tessie Ryle, our first fiddler in our 9 and under fiddle class. Tessie, who's been teaching you how to play the fiddle?
Karen Lexi.
Karen and Lexi. And for how long have you been playing?
4 years.
4 years. Excellent job. Well done. Well, I know I've already asked you a whole bunch of questions the first time around, so I'll keep it short and sweet, but I want you to dig in here, get yourself another special treat. You can't look. You can't pick and choose. You got to close your eyes. Hey, go ahead. Put your hand in there. Over there. There you go. A free chocolate fiddle. Cool. Good for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more big bow here for Tessie Ryle. Theodore, you want to make your way up here? You can use the stairs. It's easier. Right after Theodore, Amelia, and Killian, you'll be the next two fiddlers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor comes to us from Hamilton. We saw him step dancing as well. Now let's give him a round of applause here for his fiddling abilities. This is Mr. Theodore Broughton Hall. From Hamilton, Mr. Theodore Broughton Hall. A job well done. We will also keep it short and sweet here, but just let everybody know who's been teaching you the fiddle.
Louis Schreier.
Louis Schreier, excellent. All right. So again, you travel from Hamilton all the way to, no, you're online. Okay. Phew, because that would have been very expensive on gas. Perfect. And how long have you been playing?
About 6 years.
So you see, some of these 9 and under have been playing for longer than they've been alive. So that's awesome. That means that you're going to be playing for a long, long, long time, right? All right. I want you to dig in here. And let's see if we can mix this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Dig in there, pick anything you want, and make sure you go downtown, you'll get your special treat. Oh, okay, we're not going to do that one then. We're going to do this one. How's that? Better? All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more big round of applause for Mr. Theodore Broughton Hall. Amelia, you ready? Come up here. Use the stairs, or not. Perfect. Excellent, yes. Oh, I think you need this lower, do you? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, third to compete in the 9 and under class comes to us from Cameron, Ontario. I'm sensing a trend here where we've seen them step dancing, now they're fiddling. From Cameron, this is Amelia Ryle. From Cameron, Amelia Ryle. Job well done. Okay, so we all need to know how long you've been playing that fiddle. You're doing a great job. How long have you been playing?
3 years.
And who's teaching you?
Kara Mitchell.
Kara Mitchell as well. Well done. Excellent job. I want you to do the same thing here. You're going to dig in this little box here, and you're going to get yourself a special treat. And you can go get yourself a second special treat when you're downtown. Perfect. What you got there? Ooh, a chocolate fiddle. How about you take another big bow, ladies and gentlemen? This is Amelia Ryle. Yeah, come on up this way. I think everybody so far was here step dancing and now is fiddling as well. This is awesome. I wonder if that's going to be like that all day long. I know the buck's going to stop. If I have to compete, there will not be you won't see me step dancing and fiddle, that's for sure, but we'll see here. See how many of these young kids here are both step dancing and fiddling today. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah.
You look ready. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's ready to go. He wants me to stop talking. So let's introduce from Oshawa, Ontario, this is Killian Doyle. From Oshawa, Ontario, Mr. Killian Doyle, our fourth to compete in the 9 and under. All right, well, I got to ask you, how long you've been playing that fiddle?
2 years.
2 years. Wow, you're doing well. And who's teaching you?
The best in the business, Alana Jenners.
Ooh, the best in the business. Oh, it's getting spicy now. Excellent job. All right, I want you to reach in here, get yourself another special little treat you can get downtown during the break. What you got? What you got? Turn it around, turn it around. And ice cream. That'll be perfect in this heat. Why don't you take one more big bow? Ladies and gentlemen, that was Killian Doyle. As we invite MC, yeah, come on up. You can even use the stairs if you want to. Way easier, so much nicer. All right, MC. Want you to make sure you're right underneath that thing. Okay, a little higher here. Hey, move, step forward. Make sure this here is pointing right at the fiddle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, second to last competitor in the 9 and under fiddle class comes to us from Cobden, Ontario. Let's make her feel welcome again. This is MC McBride. And a big finish from Cobden's MC McBride. Job well done. All right, MC, same question as everybody else. We all want to know how long you've been playing and who's teaching you how to play.
1 year and Krista Rosine.
So you've only been playing for 1 year, and it's Krista Rosine has been teaching you as well. She's doing a fantastic job. I want you to dig in here, get yourself a special little treat. You can, oh, wrong. Yes. All right, excellent. You make sure you go downtown and go get that. One more big bow, if you wouldn't mind. MC McBride, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as we invite up here our final competitor in the 9 and under, come on up here, buddy. We're looking for our 12 and under step dancers to be ready. If we have the 12 and under list, you get that ready for me? That would be great. There are 12 and under step dancers. If you are a 12 and under step dancer, or if you're the parent of a 12 and under step dancer, let's just make sure that they're ready to go as we call out their name. We'll be moving into that category next. I'll give the order as soon as I have that in my hands. Well, you're not ready. You need this down lower, don't you?
Yeah.
Make sure you stay right underneath that. Move up here. Move forward a bit. Yeah, that's where you want it, pointing right at your foot. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our final to compete in the 9 and under fiddle class comes to us from Oshawa. Let's make him feel welcome. This is Malachi Doyle. From Oshawa, Mr. Malachi Doyle. Job well done as well. You did a great job in step dancing, and you're doing a great job fiddling here. Who's teaching you how to fiddle?
The goat, Alana Janice.
Oh, yes, the greatest of all time, the goat, Atlanta, not the farm animal goat, all right? Yes, excellent. Yeah, well done. Let's see here. Well, how long have you been playing?
For about, I think this 1 year, I think.
So about a year, he says. All right. Well, you've been working really, really hard, so I think you deserve yourself another treat downtown. Fish in there. Pick anything you want. Top, bottom, doesn't matter. There we go. How about another big bow? Ladies and gentlemen, our final competitor in the 9 and under fiddle class, Malachi Doyle. All right, as we invite our 12 and under step dancers, we're looking for our first 3 competitors will be Violet Gervin, Julia DeCetto, and Jelena Leahy. Please make yourself ready or get ready here by the side of the stage. Introduced to you earlier on, Courtney Drew, but our other house musician here, which makes everything work so smoothly and so well this weekend, is none other than Mika McCarley Greenwell, ladies and gentlemen. She's now house pianist at a lot more and more competitions now, and we're going to be playing together this fall, right? Yeah, looking forward to that. Mika McCarley is a champion Ottawa Valley step dancer as well, fiddler, and accomplished piano player. She has played alongside musicians such as Natalie McMaster, Shane Cook, and Leahy, and is a member of the 2-time Canadian Open champion step dance group Unreal. Together, her sister duo, the McCarley sisters, have toured and competed across Canada. Mika is currently finishing her degree in music therapy at Wilfrid Laurier University and hopes to continue research in music and health sciences. That is awesome job. Ladies and gentlemen, how about we give her a big warm round of applause here. Mika McCarley Greenwell. We'll be switching over here to our step dance judges. Just want to remind everybody here during the after the 12 and under fiddle category, we'll be doing our lunch break. There will be a short lunch break right after, like I said, right after the fiddle class. You'll find suggestions of restaurants and bakeries downtown, which is a 5 to 10 minute walk up and down Broadway. If you walk along Broadway for 5 minutes in either directions, you'll find 2 takeout places, Johnny's Pizza and Philadelphia Kitchen. Make sure you're back at 1 p.m. for the showcase featuring the judges and other local performers, followed by the raffle draw and an award ceremony for all the morning classes, so the 9 and under fiddle and step, 12 and under fiddle and step, between about 1:15 and 1:30 if everything goes according to plan. The afternoon program will start at 1:30 sharp with the duet fiddle, so make sure you're back in time for the fiddle class. Duet fiddle class at 1:30. I also want to make a mention, very important as I mentioned, we can't operate, we can't do this without our sponsors and help from our sponsors. The 9 and under step dance class was sponsored by the Fitzgeralds. We all know who the Fitzgerald family is. Wonderful people as well as musicians. Kindly thank the Fitzgeralds for their contribution. And the 9 and under was sponsored by Barry Thornton Fiddle Club. So a great big thank you to the Barry Thornton Fiddle Club for their help. 12 and under 12 and under step dance is sponsored by the Corrigan family, right here. Thank you very much for your sponsorship and your help and your contribution. The 12 and under fiddle category is sponsored by also by the Barry Thornton Fiddle Club. There's a bit more information about that category. We'll get to that afterwards. First, let's get on to our 12 and under step dance category. We're looking for Violet. She ready? Excellent. Followed by Julia and Jelena. I wasn't doing my job before. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from Fergus, Ontario, our first to compete in the 12 and under step dance class. Put your hands together for Violet Gervin. From Fergus, Ontario, first to compete in the 12 and under, Violet Gervin. We also have some treats here for our 12 and under fiddler, or step dancers here. So I just want you to dig in there, get yourself a treat, go downtown, get that during the break. All right, excellent. Thank you very much, Violet. We're calling up here on Julia Ducetto and then Jelena. Lucy and Wesley Scott, please be ready afterwards. A couple more things here to discuss would be if you're enjoying yourself here at the very first Orangeville Fiddle and Step Dance competition, make sure you come on out to some of the other fantastic events going on in Ontario. We have the Bob Cajun Fiddle and Step Dance Ontario Open Fiddle and Step Dance Championships on July 24th to 27th. The Canadian Grand Masters is August 23rd to 24th in Whitehorse, Yukon. If you feel like you deserve yourself a little treat and go all the way out to the Yukon, and you get to hear some fiddle music while you're out there, that would be a good opportunity to do so. But make sure you're right back in Ontario for Pembroke, which is August 30th and 31st. The Orono Fair has a fiddle contest on September 6th. Dundalk has which is the Canadian Open Step Dance Championship, is Saturday, September 7th. There's fiddle, step, square dancing, clogging, all kinds of things. The Blythe Steam Show also has a contest September 7th and 8th. Collingwood on September 20th, and the Metcalfe Fair on October 5th. So there's still lots to do in the fiddle and step dance world, so make sure you're able to make it up to one of those events. All right. Julia, you ready? Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, our second to compete in the 12 and under step dance comes to us from London, Ontario. Let's make her feel welcome here on stage. This is Julia Ducetto. From London, Julia DeCetto. A job well done, Julia. Again, I want you to treat yourself to a special treat downtown during the break. Make sure you go downtown and get that. You deserve it. Well done. Another big round of applause for Julia DeCetto, ladies and gentlemen. All right, calling up on Jill. Oh, she's getting ready right now. Lucy Abaid. Hopefully I got it right. Please come and correct me if I didn't. Wesley Scott and Eden Goodwin. You'll be performing next in that order. Again, just make sure after during the break, go downtown. I know it's quite warm, but it might feel good to go outside and get some fresh wind. I think that's what we can offer you today is fresh wind. And go support some of the sponsors. Let them know that you come from the Orangeville Stepdance Fiddle and Stepdance competition, and you're here to support the contest. You're happy they're supporting the contest, and and let them know how much their contribution is helping the competition out and the fiddle world as well. Without these contests, it's really hard to keep these young kids, these youngsters, encouraged and interested in fiddle music. So it's wonderful that you're all here listening and participating, but it's also wonderful that we have in you contests in which we can come out and perform too. All right, are you ready? Excellent. Our next competitor comes to us from Golden Lake, Ontario. However, I think the town of Orangeville is pretty kind of special to you, isn't it, eh? All right, formerly from Orangeville, now from Golden Lake, Ontario, please put your hands together for Jelena Leahy. From Golden Lake, Ontario, Jelena Leahy. Job well done. I'm going to get you to get in there, pick something. Thanks. As we invite Lucy to make her way here up on stage, I don't know if the judges were told to sit in that order or not, but they are literally in the order they are on my page here, so it makes it easy. I'm not picking and choosing my favorites here. Just going from my left, your right, to the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you on your right our first step dance judge, Emily Flack. Ladies and gentlemen. So Emily is not content to play it safe and stick to the status quo. Her fearless approach to blending traditional Celtic and modern sounds is what sets her apart from the rest. Her live performances are nothing short of dynamic as she combines her original songs, Celtic instrumentals, and percussive step dancing to create a truly one-of-a-kind experience. At the heart of her craft is her undeniable voice. With her debut EP released in 2020, Emily Flack quickly built a devoted following with her unique sound and raw emotions. In her most recent project, How You Love Me, released in October of 2023, she takes her sound to the next level, pushing the boundaries of pop music while staying close to our folk roots. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emily Flack here. I'm assuming you have some of your albums here for sale this weekend? They can be? All right, so if you really need some of Emily's music, which I strongly suggest if you don't have it, come see Emily. Let her know that you'd like to help her out, support her, and listen to some of her music while you're heading home this evening. I'm sure she'll be more than happy to maybe even sign it for you. Right? Very, very low cost for signing. Specialized signings of CDs, I think. No, they're free. All right, our next competitor comes to us from London. Go on up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor comes to us from London. Put your hands together for Lucy Abaid. From London, Ontario, Lucy Abaid. Job well done, Lucy. I want you to dig in here, get yourself a coupon for a special treat downtown. Make sure you go downtown and get yourself. All right. Job well done. Why don't you take one more big bow for everybody? Yeah, Lucy Abaid. So I call up on Wesley, followed by Eden Goodwin, Natalie DeCato, and then Sadie McIntosh will be performing in that order. I just want to remind everybody that this category has been sponsored by the Fitzgerald family. Now, if you don't know who the Fitzgerald family is, they are a wonderful family group that has toured all over the place, everywhere. They're from Bancroft, Ontario, and spread their wings to all over the place. And they do a fantastic job. Now, if you want to check out their summer tour for 2024, there's a flyer at the back of the table, I believe, at the registration table in the back. So my page says that, anyways. But if they come around your town or nearby your town, if you've never seen them before perform, you don't want to miss it. If you've seen them perform before, you know you want to be there. So make sure you check out their summer tour and go see them live in person and let them know that how much their contribution helped out this competition. Our next competitor comes to us from London, Ontario. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from London, this is Mr. Wesley Scott. From London, Ontario, Mr. Wesley Scott, a fifth competitor in this class. Again, Wesley, I want you to dig in here. There is a coupon for a special treat that you can go get yourself here downtown. Make sure you go get that while you're on break downtown. Good job. Thank you very much. We're now looking for Eden Goodwin, followed by Natalie DeCato, Sadie McIntosh, and Janie Lemelin. We have competitors from all over Ontario here in this category. It's wonderful to see, from the Ottawa Valley to Northern Ontario to the western reaches of Ontario as well, or southwestern reaches of Ontario. So wonderful to see such a big, diverse category as well. Eden, you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor comes to us from Stratford, Ontario. Let's make her feel welcome on stage. This is Eden Goodwin. From Stratford, Ontario, Eden Goodwin, sixth to compete in the 12 and under Stepdance category. Eden, make sure you come right up over here. I want you to pick yourself out a treat that you can go get downtown during the break. All right, thank you very much. Good job. Again, another wonderful class here. It's great to see all of these kids showing up. 13 to compete in the 12 and under step dance category. It's wonderful to see. Are you ready? Well, come on up. Our next competitor, ladies and gentlemen, comes to us from London, Ontario. Let's make her feel welcome here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Natalie DeCato. From London, Ontario, Natalie Buchetto, seventh to compete in the 12 and under step dance category. I think your sister wants that treat more than you do. She looked pretty intense, like, go get it now. Good job, Natalie, well done. Leftovers, all right. Look at that, dancing so hard and so hot, half her shoe fell apart and stayed behind for us. Nice. Our next competitor comes to us from Kamoka, Ontario. Now, if you're like me and you don't know where Kamoka is, I'm from Northern Ontario, up in Sudbury, so some of these towns are a little bizarre to me. I don't know all of them. However, Kamoka is just west of London, so I'm assuming she probably goes to the same places that all the London people go for lessons and whatnot. But that's where Kamoka is. Ready? Come on up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, eighth competitor in the 12 and under step dance category from Kamoka, Ontario. Put your hands together for Sadie McIntosh. From Kamoka, Ontario, Sadie McIntosh. Job well done, Sadie. Have you come right back here, pick a treat out of there. Make sure you go downtown and go get that, all right? Good job, well done. All right, we move on to our next competitor here, and I don't need my page, but I do need my fiddle for this one. We share the same last name, so I'll be doing it from over here. I'll tune afterwards. All right, I'll just get set up here with the piano player, and then we'll come right back. All right, I believe we are ready to go. Janie, if you would mind. Ladies and gentlemen, from Val-Thérèse, Ontario, which is part of the greater Sudbury area, Janie Lemelin. From Val Thérèse, Janie Lemelin. Job well done. Hold on, I got something for you here. As I set my fiddle down. Let's see here. Dig in there here. Don't look. No peeking. All right, there you go. Nice little treat. Make sure you go get that during the lunch hour with Mom, all right? All right. One more big bow from Janie Lemelin. Thank you very much. All right, we're looking now for Francis Leahy, and I hope I get this right. Niala? Is it Niala Path? I'm sure somebody will tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm going with for now. And then Olivia Feria and Willem De Vries will be our 13th competitor in the 12 and under step dance class. Francis, you ready? Here's another one here that used to call Orangeville home, but now lives in Golden Lake, right? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Francis Leahy. From Golden Lake, Ontario, Mr. Francis Leahy. Job well done. Picking here something from the locals. Excellent job. Thank you very much, good sir. You are dismissed. You can take another bow if you want. Mr. Francis Leahy from Golden Lake now. All right. Niala? Did I say or just Neela? Neela? Okay. So yeah, I'll get it right. We're going to invite our next competitor. Reminder here, after Neela, we're looking for Olivia, and Willem will be our final two competitors in this category. But first, let's invite Neela here. Come on up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 11th to compete in the 12 and under step dance class comes to us from Harrington, Ontario. Put your hands together. Let's make her feel welcome. This is Neela Path. From Harrington, Ontario, Neela Taff. Oh, Neela, come over here. Grab one of those. Perfect. All right. Now, I started introducing some of our judges earlier on, but I didn't get the chance to finish. I want to introduce our center judge here, ladies and gentlemen. At the age of 7, Sarah Robinson started dancing under the direction of Shanda Gibson Leahy, right over there, in Orangeville. She's received numerous competitive titles and has performed throughout Canada, the US, Scotland, Ireland, and Indonesia. Sarah's a 3-time Canadian Open Step Dance champion, Ontario Step Dance champion, Southwestern Ontario Step Dance champion as well. She's performed with such artists as Ashley McIsaac, Natalie McMaster, Troy McGilvery, Shane Cook, Pierre Schreier, and Juno Award winners The Fretless. And she currently works as the curator of the Museum of Dufferin. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sarah Robinson. All right, as we move on now to our second to last competitor in this 12 and under category, she makes her home in Brampton, Ontario. Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make her feel welcome here on stage. This is Olivia Feria. From Brampton, Ontario, Olivia Feria. We got a special treat for you in here. You fit down there. Make sure you go downtown, you'll get that cookie of yours, all right? We are now down to our final competitor. As we invite our final competitor up on stage, I want to introduce our third step dance judge here. You want to help me introduce our third judge? You can kind of do like the Vanna White thing. Ah, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Tiffany was introduced to step dancing by her grandmother's Cape Breton roots and love for fiddle music. It was a love at first experience. Most of her younger years were spent competing all over Ontario, creating lifelong friendships and memories. She made her professional stage debut when she was 15 as a principal dancer in the Mervish production of Need Fire at Toronto's Royal Alexandra Theatre, and has had the chance to travel abroad touring with many talented musicians throughout the years, such as Natalie McMaster, Shane Cook, Mark Sullivan, Scott Woods, Pierre Schreier, and more. Tiffany now resides in a small village of Innerkip, Ontario, with her husband, Justin, and 3 beautiful little girls, which we saw one of them dancing earlier on. She's been selling real estate for the past 16 years, which she loves, and in 2020 opened a family wellness center in Woodstock, focusing on pre- and postnatal, as well as infant holistic care known as The Womb. She is honored to be one of the judges among the fine talent at the inaugural Orangeville Fiddle and Stepdance contest and is thrilled to see the next generation carrying on such a deep-rooted Canadian art. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Fuster-Salt. All right, enough of that stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, from Renfrew, our final competitor in the 12 and under, Mr. Willem de Vries. From Renfrew, Ontario, Mr. Willem de Vries, our final competitor in the 12 and under step dance class. Willem, pick yourself a treat. Go downtown and go have some fun. All right. And that concludes our 12 and under. Yes, I do. That concludes our 12 and under step dance category. About another big round of applause for all of our 12 and under step dancers. As we move on now into the 12 and under fiddle, a few little things we want to remind you. First of all, to all of those 20 plus people that are online, yes, I'm talking to you out there in internet land. You'll have to log back on after lunch. After this category, we'll be doing a lunch break. So make sure that you, when you come back to watch the afternoon portion, you have to log back in, all right? It'll be a different link. So make sure you log back in for the afternoon portion. And anybody that's here and enjoying themselves, share the link with all your friends. Let's make that 50 people online. That now with the fantastic help of technology, we can reach out to people that just couldn't be here in person. So it's wonderful to be able to do that. I hope that you're all back after the short lunch break. Again, look on the flyers that you received on the way in. There's some suggestions as to where you can go grab a bite during the break. Not very far, 5 minutes either ways here of the door. You will find something to eat for sure. There's also, I hear that there's a farmer's market just down the ways here. I'm not sure which side of the door it is, but farmer's market, you might find lots of interesting things out there as well that you can pick up. We're looking for 4 competitors in the 12 and under fiddle class. Looking for Wesley Scott, Kieran Doyle, Natalie Duquetto, and Samantha Ickpen to please be ready. Have your fiddles tuned up, ready to go as we call you up on stage. We'll want you nearby as soon as we call your name. We still got to do a bit of housekeeping here. We got to change our judges over, get the other group. And a quick reminder that this category, the 9 and under and the 12 and under fiddle category, were sponsored by the Barry Thornton Fiddle Club. Now, if you love to play music, if you love to dance, and you love an afternoon of good fun and good company, Well, make sure you go down and join the Barry Thornton Fiddle Club and celebrating traditional Canadian old-time fiddle and country music and dancing. They meet every second Tuesday of every month from September to June. So you'll have to wait until September to do this again. But at 1 p.m. upstairs at the Thornton Arena, you can find some information, I'm sure, online. There's an elevator available as well. They are a non-for-profit organization that meets to enjoy Canadian old-time fiddle music and dancing, as well as supporting local fiddle contests by providing cash for prizes for the youth category. So a big thank you for helping out with our youth categories. If you're interested in becoming a member or attending some of their events, memberships are $5 annually. Members pay $5 at the door. Non-members pay $7 at the door. Members also enjoy 2 free months to December for Christmas and May for their annual general meeting. There's always door prizes and spot dances. So if you're looking for something to do, make sure you check out the Barry Thornton Fiddle Club. And a big thank you to them for helping us out and supporting this wonderful cause. All right, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess. Thanks for joining us, Andrew. Yeah, always like having you around. I do believe that our next group of competitors may need this a little higher. So we'll just do that. Try that like that. Come on up, sir. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if our judges are ready, perfect. Our first competitor comes to us from London, Ontario. Let's make him feel welcome on stage. This is Wesley Scott. From London, Ontario, Mr. Wesley Scott. Job well done. I want you to pick one of these up here. All right, good job. Congratulations again, Mr. Wesley Scott, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as you will have noticed, competitors this time are playing two pieces. They are asked to play a waltz followed by a tune of their choice. So if you can kindly hold your applause until the end of their tune of choice or the second selection. All right, that would be greatly appreciated. It also helps the competitors and not get them all stressed up and mixed up between tunes. So they'll play their waltz, and then they'll play their second tune of choice, and at which point in time, please lose your mind, clap as hard as you can, whistle, do anything you need to do to make them feel appreciated for their job well done. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our second to compete in the 12 and under fiddle category comes to us from Oshawa, Ontario. Put your hands together for Kieran Doyle. From Oshawa, Ontario, Mr. Kieran Doyle. A job well done. Pick yourself a nice little treat. Go downtown during the break and enjoy yourself. Excellent. Thank you very much. Again, a little bit of housekeeping here. Please remember, they'll be playing two tunes. 1, 2. After the second tune, please go ahead and clap your hands. Now, between the two tunes, don't clap. No clapping. Now, if you're not quite sure if it's the first or the second tune that they're on, and you're not sure if you should clap or don't clap, the best thing to do is to look at your neighbor. If they're not clapping, you're not clapping. That, hopefully, a few little tricks that might help us solve a few little issues. No big deal, but it just does throw the competitors off a little bit. So let's just make sure that they get their fair share at being able to perform the best for you as well as for our judges. Judges are less important than you are, but you guys are definitely, let's make sure that they can play the best for you. Our next competitor, why don't you make your way up here? Third on our list of 4 competitors comes to us from London, Ontario. Let me fix this mic up here for you. All All right, ladies and gentlemen, from London, Ontario, let's make her feel welcome here on stage. This is Natalie Ducetto. From London, Ontario, Natalie Ducetto. Oh, Natalie. More of these here. All right, thank you very much. We're now down to our final competitor in the 12 and under fiddle category. A couple more little shout outs here. I think it's very important for us to thank the Westminster Church. Like to thank the kind folks here at the church for sharing your beautiful space with us. Special thank you to Margot, the facility manager, Chuck, our audio tech over there. Thank you very much, doing a great job. As well as Val, our video tech, helping us being able to broadcast this for all of the world to see. Big thanks to the church. Now down to our final competitor. Are you ready? Come on up. Chickadee check. You hear it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, our final competitor. Let me set this mic up here for you. That's way too high. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our final competitor in the 12 and under fiddle class comes to us from Whitby, Ontario. Put your hands together. This is Samantha Ickpen. From Whitby, Ontario, our final competitor in the 12 and under fiddle class. I want you to pick yourself out a little treat. Make sure you go downtown, pick yourself that up. How about another big round of applause for all of our 12 and under fiddlers, all of our 9 and under fiddler and step dancers. Great job, kids. Keep it up. All right, we are going to take a short lunch break. I think we're pretty much almost right on schedule. I just want to remind everybody that we'll be back here at 1 o'clock with the showcases for our judges' showcases. And we'll be doing the presentation for all the morning classes. So all the 9 and under, 12 and under presentation will be done after the judges showcase, between that 1:15, 1:30 time slot, because we want to start with our afternoon program at 1:30 sharp. That means you people online, make sure you come back and log on to the new link at 1:30. There is some information on the pamphlets as to where food can be found. There's the farmers market. Also has a food truck. Make sure you go down there if you're interested in that kind of stuff. And like as we said, the raffle will also be held during that 1 to 1:30 time slot. And at 1:30, we start right back here with the duet class. We'll see you very shortly. Have yourself a great lunch break.